Welcome to my channel. This reading is for Aquarius, all placements, but if you happen to find this reading and you resonate with the title, there is something in it for you. Okay? So how we're going to do it is, today I'm actually going to draw as I'm telling you guys about the download that I got, okay? And then we'll pull some cards to expand on the message and get any more information about it, of what it is that you need to know about what is coming in this road that is being cleared for you, this path that is being cleared for you. Yes, yes, and yes. Let's get it. I speak light language, so you'll hear that throughout the reading. Asking the Holy Spirit to come in now and bring in circle of white light around the reading, around you and I, protecting us, connecting us, anchoring us in, fully and completely. Ooh, and today is March 3rd. So, we're going to step into it. Stepping into it, okay? All right, so let me tell you about this vision that came through. It was a pile of salt on the pavement, and I was so focused on the pile of salt that I didn't realize that nothing was in front of me. Nothing was in front of me. The road was completely clear. It was a clear blue sky, right? It was completely clear. So your spirit guides, your teams, councils, everyone is clearing the road for you. All right, so all blockages or obstacles that may have been before, like fear of being seen, fear of abundance, fear of not having enough, all of this is being released from you, okay? Your spirit team is coming in. I just heard full throttle to release these energies from you. It said anything that was in the past is no more, helping you to cut the cords, helping you to release the psychic ties, the karmic bonds, the old vows and agreements, helping you to fully come into who you're going to be in this lifetime. No hold bars is what I just heard. Leaving all foolish things behind you, okay? And it's this energy of you've learned the lesson of what you need to bring with you and what you do not. You know, you clearly see what holds you back and what helps you to move forward. And so now it's time for you to use the spiritual knowledge that you've gained to go to that starting space, right? So then the vision turned into, you've been preparing for this run. You've been preparing for this marathon, right? And so all of the obstacles, the challenges, the things that you've learned in the past are like you running those 5Ks, you running those 10Ks, you preparing to run this marathon, okay? And also preparing your mindset to be a mindset of a winner, okay? A winner never quits. A winner never quits, right? A winner always wins because the winner never quits. You might have to change pace. You might have to change position. You might have to change your routine. All right, so we've been talking about that. You changing your lifestyle, your exercise routine, nutrition routine, your spiritual routine, you know, what meditations are you doing? What visualizations are you doing? Also, you guys have been learning different things, right? Learning about your skills, your talents, opening to your psychic abilities, expanding, activating, releasing, coming into greater stability for yourself. Learning what rest really means, resting the mind, getting the physical rest. Also coming into this energy of celebration. and understanding that celebration is a part of your journey, right? Celebration is a part of the journey. It's not something you receive after the journey, you know. You're deserving to celebrate now. And so with that energy and you learning how to balance all of that out, you're now really prepared to run this next leg of your experience, okay? This next cycle is going to be, it's like 3 to 6 months of you just putting in steady work. Okay, 3 to 6 months of you running this pace, you running this marathon. So for some of you guys, it's going to be 5 to 6 months of you doing some kind of repetitive action over and over and over again. Something that you've already done, but at a higher level, because now you're focused, because you see that your path is cleared. You're no longer worrying about people coming on the sidelines as distractions. You're realizing that those distractions are self-limiting beliefs. So you're releasing those insecurities. You know, when somebody pops up and there's a trigger, you're like, oh, that just tells me there's a limiting belief that I need to release, right? And that's that new perspective shift that you have in looking at the things around you and knowing that everybody and everything is working for your good. So if you come across something and it's triggering, it brings up fear, it brings up abandonment, low self-esteem, jealousy, envy, any of that, you know that it's for your good and it's just calling attention so that you can release that within and you can continue to run your pace, okay? So the other thing about this is this pacing energy. You're not going to be going too fast. You're not going to be going too slow. It's like you're going to be putting in steady work into something. So your ultimate goal is perfect health. Whatever that looks like for you, you're going to be doing something every day, repetitive, so that you can become that. Okay, so there's also this distinction between reaching it and becoming it. The energy of becoming it is like pulling it out of you. It's almost like pulling you inside out so that your true self can shine. Okay? And so also Spirit says that the energy of you looking for people to show up on the sideline, you looking for obstacles, you looking for challenges, that energy is about to dissipate from you. You're no longer going to be running and expecting that a boulder is gonna come and fall on your path. You're no longer gonna be running and expecting that somebody's gonna come in and distract you from your spiritual devotion or from your self-love. You're no longer going to be expecting the worst, okay? So that's another mindset shift that is gonna be coming into you, and something that many of you guys have been working on, expecting the best. Knowing that you're worthy and deserving of miracles happening for you, knowing that you're worthy and deserving of everything is working out for you, that all is truly well. And a lot of you guys too, there's this energy of like no longer looking at your dreams as like pipe dreams. You know, I feel like you've gone through a process and really went inside of your heart to see what are the things that are truly aligned to you and what are the things that you truly want to accomplish, you know, as far as like aligning to happiness and having more joy and having more abundance, but also being able to share that happiness and abundance with the people around you. And for some of you guys, you know, with your community or globally or locally, however that fits within your mission, okay? So that's the other thing that's coming out, is that there's this energy of double mission. So as you're running this race, as you're running this marathon, the reason why you're not going to be going too fast or too slow is because you're going to be, as you're doing this, you're inspiring the people around you, the people that are watching you, the people that can feel your energy changing, and in whatever way that you are expressing yourself while you're on this journey, all of those people you're also helping. So it's that energy of you're helping yourself and you're helping others. It's like your healing becomes the healing of someone else, right? Whether it's done intentionally or not, okay? So yeah. I just heard trigger warning. So, some of you guys might trigger some of your upgrades, some of your up levels while you're running this marathon. Some of the things that you're doing to come into higher initiation with your higher self will trigger others, but that is also a part of their upgrading, of their evolution, of their expansion. Okay, and then Spirit says, but again, you learning the lesson to not attach to that, right? You learning the lesson to not attach to other people's journeys, right? To be able to send them love, but not attach to their journey, so that you're not carrying any weight as you're running this marathon. A runner only brings with them what they need, okay? And so that's also that energy. So definitely be prepared to release some things. Okay, you've already been releasing, but I feel like there's going to be like another. Yeah, thank you. 1616 just came in. And this kind of thing is going to come in more of like stuff in your house, but also releasing old experiences, detaching from the emotion of that. A lot of a very heart opening week that's going to be happening. You releasing grief, you releasing loneliness, you releasing people that have passed over. But and also not even necessarily that have passed over, but friendships, relationships, things that you had in other portions of your life in the past that you hold very dear to you, but now you're releasing them, and it's turning into like higher love. Okay, and that higher love is this energy of valuing what you've gone through, but also allowing yourself to honor where you are. Okay, so that you can just go into this experience released, detached. Okay, yeah. Yeah. Iroko simiraka wasiantaro simiaka. Oro simina kodar sinama kodor siminala. Alokolo siminala kotarashnina kodashminama. All right, so it's definitely a process, okay? And Spirit says that it's like the sun is going to be shining you on this whole thing, on this whole time. And this is also something where you're not going to be like so vocal about whatever this thing is that you're doing. You're just going to do it, okay? And it doesn't have to be something super big either. It could just be, you saying the same 3 affirmations in the mirror every morning at the same time, every single day, for 3 to 6 months. Like you saying that this is a part of me coming into alignment in the beginning of the day, and this is setting my day. Okay. So it just depends on what it is, but whatever this is, it's between you and your soul, you and spirit, you and the sun. So there's a lot of sun energy coming out. Archangel Michael coming in, working with the Aquarius collective like crazy, okay? But just with the collective in general, because cutting all of these ties and things, right? To where you're no longer trying to run with all of this stuff pulling you back. It's like the energy of you're finally it's like gravity, like the way they're showing it is like you're just allowing yourself to be pulled forward, into this beautiful divine destiny. Okay, you're finally, it's a complete energy of surrendering. All right, because like when you're always fighting yourself, when you're always arguing with yourself, you get tired, you get exhausted. When you're always putting yourself down and you have the negative self-talk, you just feel drained, and you don't feel you don't feel passionate. You don't feel like you even want to even take the day on, that kind of thing. And it's like completely turning all of that and coming into your heart and allowing your heart space to illuminate your path forward, and you recognizing when the negative beliefs are getting are stealing your energy, and you're like, oh no, that has to go, and you immediately releasing that, and it's not spiritual bypassing. It's like you've already dealt with that, so these are residual energies to where it's trying to come back, but you've already done the healing for it. It's that energy of when you get rid of your ex, or you leave your ex, I shouldn't say it like that, get rid of, right? when you leave your ex and your ex comes back. It's that kind of energy. So when you get rid of a poverty mindset, the poverty mindset tries to come back, but you're like, no, we've dealt with you. We are abundant. We welcome abundance. We attune to abundance. Okay. So it just depends on what that thing is that you've really been working on, like this past year. Okay. Really coming into that higher energy of you living it, you being it, and you doing whatever the things are to keep that cadence of you in that frequency, in that vibration. Okay. And Spirit says it's this energy too of like you seeing all of these things, all of these exes here are like all of these initiations, all of these obstacles, these challenges, like everything that you've completed, you know, and you finally being like, I've learned that. I do not need to relearn that. I've learned that. I do not need to relearn that. And you allowing yourself to flow with the energy of the earth, with the energy. Oh my goodness, it's so powerful. There's so much tree energy here too, as well. Like you guys learning how to tap into the source of all. Okay, so the law of one is coming up. And there's tons of ones because we did 16, 16, 17, 18, 19, right? So there's tons of ones in this. There's like 5 ones. And so it's you finally learning, yeah, there goes the 5, the higher font, right? I'm going to write that. So you might want to study the law of one, but I feel like I feel like you already know it, and it's like re-remembering some of this stuff and knowing that you are part of everything. And that's where this energy of abundance is really coming in, and you being able to have this magnetic heart towards greater abundance, towards your divine destiny that is like pulling you towards that because your heart is open and free, you know? And the other thing is what's coming in with this is knowing when to rest. So when someone's running the marathon, they have like little spots where they're given water and they take the water and you know, they're still kind of running, but they're drinking the water. So that's your time when you're going to know, okay, I need a day to rest, or I need to spend, you know, a day and hiking or something like this out in nature, or I need to read now, because there's all different forms of rest, you know, coloring, beading, painting, playing music, creating music, doing karaoke with yourself, like all these different ways, going and exercising, jump roping, roller skating, going bowling, having fun, like all of these things are like forms of rest. It's because it's resting your mind and it's giving like your hands and your body something to do. Okay, so that's also a part of this pacing. All right, that all these things that you're doing to go through this next leg of whatever this is that's coming for you. Whatever the sun energy is. And so with 17, 18, 19 coming out, it's definitely like this energy of healing and a wish coming true, but there's something that's hidden from you that will be eliminated by you facing your fears, okay? By you getting on the train. Remember we talked about this, Polar Express. You getting on the train, when you hear go, okay? So I just heard the shot go, like when they're running the race and they shoot the gun in the air. Like I just heard it, and it's like Spirit's like go. Like this is your time to stay devoted. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is also 5. Okay, so there goes the energy of 10. This whole thing is about one, manifestation, and about completion. And you recognizing what you have completed and being so damn grateful to be running. Okay, so the other thing about this is that you're the only person that is running this marathon. There's no one else beside you. There's no one behind you. There's no one in front of you. The road was cleared for you. Okay, so while you're getting, a lot of you are coming out of this period of rest, right? So while you're getting this rest, your spirit team is coming in, they're clearing the path. They're making sure that if there was any trees that fell in the road, they're clearing that. They're clearing anything. If there was like, anything going on with connection, okay? So like they're showing me like telephone poles that like may have fell because of storms. Now remember, this is all symbolic, okay? So this could have been an emotional storm, it could have been a mental storm, or it could have been something physical, like something, your house got flooded, or you had to get some rewiring done, or you had to move homes or move jobs, or you left that person, or you and that person decided to leave each other. or something else like a health scare, or not a health scare, but you actually completing some kind of like chronic health thing, right? All of those storms. So it knocked down your connection, right? So your spirit team is getting those telephone poles back up out of this pathway and restoring your connection to spirit. So it's also telling me that you guys are going to have an intuition boost. Okay, so you're just going to be on stuff. And also some of you guys are going to be receiving stuff. There's going to be a lot of deja vu. There's going to be a lot of like precog stuff, to where you might hear something, a word, or you might see something, and then a few hours later you experience something that had that word in it, or had that something in it. Okay, so a lot of you guys are opening up to your oracle and seer abilities too at this time, to where things are going to just, your intuition is going to be on point. Okay. And we're going to be releasing the doubt. Okay, so all of that, this too, of keeping this pace of doing something, the same thing every single day is going, thank you for the likes, guys, too. Doing something every single day, like whatever that thing is for you, okay? And it might be, it could be something like tapping into your inner child and asking your inner child, okay, what would you like to experience today? That could be your thing that you do every single day, okay? But remember, whatever this is, it's between you and your soul. So it's going to be coming within, whatever that is for you, and you staying devoted to that, and it's going to open up doors for you because you are putting yourself first. It's the energy of I forget the verse name, but they're bringing it through. It's like, when you seek the kingdom of heaven first, all things are added unto you. Okay, he says all things are added unto thee. Thank you, Yeshua, coming in. So all right, so that's this reason of I live fully from my heart. I can't remember. I think it was the first message, the first light language message that we did, that had that affirmation in it. And it was like, my goal is to live fully from my heart, or something like that. So this is like this journey that you're about to kind of go on. And if you want to kind of understand a day-to-day of what that journey is going to be, you can go back to the very first light language message that we posted in that new format, the mini videos, and you could see that those are going to be those are your posts. Okay, those are the things that you're going to be like coming into, or that you have been coming into, but that you're going to be coming into, because we're preparing you before you get to it. We're preparing you to have your hand open for when that bottle of water is going to be handed to you. Okay, so it's just, yeah, so that's how you can link up this particular reading to the past the past light language transmissions that we uploaded for you guys. Okay, yes. Come into the circle with me, guys. Okay? Come into the circle with me. We're just going to come into a bit of a silence. Okay? Because I feel like there's a little bit of overwhelmed coming in, a little bit of that coming in, like, oh my God, like there's going to be stuff happening every day. Stuff is already happening every day. Okay? The perspective shift is, I can do it. I'm strong enough. I can overcome any obstacle, and this is the thing too. It's like, once you stop expecting the obstacles, there will be none, because you'll just see it as an experience. You see how it changes? It's not an obstacle, it's an experience. Sit in the circle with me. Imagine yourself or sitting in the circle, and in the middle is this beautiful divine fire. Mother Isis is coming in. And also Archangel Michael. So in the middle of this fire, you can see the logs coming out of this fire. We're on the sand. Okay, we are on a beach, and it is actually nighttime. All right, so bringing in the energy of Sirius. See the fire, and it's glowing this beautiful bright blue. Oh my goodness, it's so beautiful. It's illuminating you, it's lifting you, it's raising you. Okay, Yes, lift me up. And just give all of your worries, okay? All those burdens, all those what ifs. I want you to just give it to the fire. So even put your hands out and imagine all of those doubts, okay? Any of that fear, the anxiety, that worry coming through your hands and just going into the fire and letting it be burned, transmuted. All right? Transmute it, transmute it, transmute it. The fire is getting bigger, but you are safe. All right, the fire is getting bigger, but you are safe. Look inside of the fire. You might start to see people that you need to release, okay? This does not mean that you won't be in contact with these people or they still won't be in your reality. What it means is that you will no longer be tied to their karma or their drama, their fears, their anxieties, their thoughts. They will no longer be projecting onto you what they believe. All right, so that you can see your truth. See your truth. See your truth. All right, those images are coming into the fire. See, I release you, okay? And just you can say their name. I release you and let it go and see the cords being released, being cut. See the residual energy. See the beliefs. See the program. See it all being released into the fire of divine love. Into the fire of divine love, the fire of divine light. See it all be released. Release, 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 release. Irosamala. Go ahead and just exhale it out. Exhale it out. Okay, holding space for each other. Okay, just exhaling it out. We're now pulling pillars of light around everyone. Individuals, pillars of white light coming down from the central sun of Alcyon. So Pleiades energy coming in now. All right, just to ground you in so that you are in your own silo of healing light. All right, we are all one. But we are not corded to each other. All right, reach out and see a pink ball, okay? And put your hand on that pink ball. We are all connected through source energy. Understand what connection is, and that's why source, thank you Father Mother for coming in, wants you to learn about the law of one so that you can understand what connection truly means, what oneness truly means. This also is letting me know that your navel chakra for a lot of you guys is about to be activated. All right, and some of you guys are already alchemizing. All right, anything that kept you feeling separated, isolated, okay? Any of that kept you from seeing divine love and light within yourself and within the people around you. Oh yeah, yes ni moto ikatisna la koboishni atali konomuatiata. Energy Lemurians are coming in, okay? Kawhi coming in very strongly right now, guys. It's this energy of dancing with your soul, okay? So it's this opportunity that is this bouquet of roses that is being handed to you. All right, the bouquet of roses is like your whole entire body, okay? And in the middle of that body is a ship. All right, so your whole torso is this ship. And so the energy of your throat, your high heart, your sacred heart, your heart chakra, your solar plexus, your navel, your sacral, and your root chakra, they are being prepared for your ships to come in. All right, so this energy of adventure. So also see that as like the marathon runner, and you're running in this beautiful area, and as you're running on a mountain, and then the mountain turns into a beach, you know, and then the beach turns into flatlands. Like it's this beautiful journey of exploration of everything within you, right? The focus coming to you. Okay, that beautiful heart expansion. Yes. Yes. The path is being cleared. Get ready. Get ready. Get ready. How can they get ready? What else can they do to be prepared for this beautiful opportunity to be led by the heart, by their soul, without any obstacles, without any challenges, with a new mindset of I welcome new experiences, I welcome new abundance, I welcome this new journey, I welcome change. Okay? Yes. What is this? Irosimala. Okay, so this energy. I think we talked about it before, right? Where it was like, and we did a community post, right? I talk to my fear. I make friends with it. Okay, I make friends with my insecurities. I make friends with my doubts. I make friends with, you know, any of that stuff that you've been holding on to, that's been holding you back. You make friends with it. You write to it and you say, "Hi, fear. What is it that you want to tell me today? What is it that you want to tell me today? And how can we loosen the bond of fear by strengthening and embracing ourselves fully?" Okay? So it's this energy coming in of I approve of myself, I validate myself. All right? I fully approve, validate, trust, and accept myself. Okay? It's that kind of energy coming in, releasing the self-doubt, releasing the self-judgment, releasing the comparison. All right? I'm not good enough because I don't match this person. I'm not good enough because I haven't did this. I'm not good enough because they rejected me. I'm not good enough because my parents don't want me. I'm not good enough because he always cheated on me. I'm not good enough because everything that happens to me always gets taken away. So it's releasing your attachment to all of that and allowing it to be what it was, calling your power back. All right, so some of you guys, maybe this next 3 to 6 leg, you're going to be saying the Ho'oponopono prayer, writing it every single day. These are all invitations, okay? But it's, again, go into your soul and see what is that thing that you can do every single day to keep you into the energy of acceptance, the energy of abundance, the energy of this cadence, right? Of holding that vibration of I live from my heart. Yes, and he's saying again, when you seek the kingdom, right? When you seek the kingdom, all things will be added unto you. So now, this is so interesting, y'all, because now this devil energy, he's turning into a prince. He's turning into a prince. Let me see. Irosamala, it's okay. He's turning into a prince energy, and it's the energy of you accepting your shadow side, and you no longer rejecting yourself, you accepting, okay? You releasing perfection as well coming through, and you being gentle and being compassionate with yourself, and you showing yourself the same compassion that you would show somebody that comes to you for help. Okay, it's you finally treating yourself in that same way, and therefore all of those stories fall away because you're no longer that person. You detach from the old self. You're no longer that person. You're writing a new story where you get to celebrate life every single day, where you work with your guides every single day, where you tap into your feminine energy every single day, right? Where you are in the energy of attracting, you're in the energy of celebration. Happy birthday. Happy birthday every single day. Maybe however many times a day you say happy birthday. When you feel yourself rise, lift, rise, lift. Okay, energy Pleiades coming in as well to help you guys come out of any of those old stories, anything that may have happened in past lives, okay, as well. So I feel like there's this Capricorn energy coming in, helping you to release your old self from this lifetime, right? And then our star family and guides helping us to release our past lives. And this is you. And every step of this, you're calling your soul fragments back to you to where you feel whole and complete. This is your process of becoming the alchemist. So if any of you guys haven't read the book, The Alchemist, it's an invitation. All right? Yes, yes, and yes. Or if you wrote down the books from the last reading that came through, add this to your list. It is very possible to read one book a week. Maybe for some of you guys, that is your 3 to 6 months journey of you saying, I'm going to read a book once a week. and I'm going to pour into me. And maybe it's going to be all about one subject, or maybe it's going to be the books that we recommended, or maybe it's going to be the books that Spirit just guide you to. You going into the bookstore, you dropping into your heart, and you allowing yourself to be guided to the book. To be guided to the book. All right, you going and you feeling. So this is also some of you guys practicing your ability to call in energy. All right, your intention is guide me to the book that is most needed right now. And leaving all judgment. You may be guided to the kids section. You don't know. You may be guided to a religious section. You don't know. But you just releasing it and you allowing yourself to just feel the energy. Feel the energy. Wherever you feel yourself holding back, that's not the right direction. Wherever you feel yourself open, that's the direction. And when you get there, you wipe your hands across the books and you feel which one is calling to you. This is a very, very meditative state, but this is where you are in your heart and you're allowing your heart energy to pour out into your hands, and you're drawn to what it is that you need to know at that moment in time. And maybe you're guided to just open the book and to read a section, okay? Or maybe you're guided to buy the book and have it come on your journey. So this is, again, you guys, we said there was going to be like this intuition upgrade, right? Where you're going to be like on point. But being on point means releasing doubt. Releasing the doubt. Allowing yourself to fully come into the energy of, I trust my gifts. I trust my gut. I trust my skills. So for some of you guys, you might be guided to go, create art. And you're like, I'm not an artist. Stop judging yourself. Allow yourself to expand in the way that your soul is calling and begging you to expand. Okay? Yes. All right. Let's see what else. Okay. Sometimes you just have to say it. All right. So there was something going on, and I'm going to say it with a three-party situation, right? Where it just took you. It took your energy. It took your confidence. It took you feeling worthy, right? So we got to call our power back from that. Some of you guys, this was something dealing with romance. For others of you guys, that's something to do with a supervisor, okay? With a job. For others of you guys, that's something to do with family, and you calling your power back. All right, so you claiming your power and you calling it back, bless, transmute it, and fully integrate it. And then you taking the steps that you need to do to go ahead and fully integrate your power back into you. All right, the more you shine, the more you are magnetic to that which you desire, the more you become a magnet. All right, and then everything that you want will come to you again. When you come into the heart, when you seek the kingdom first, all will be added unto you. So that is the process of magnetizing, like allowing your heart to reach its full potential, all right, by focusing on releasing anything and calling your power back, all right, so that you can feel whole and complete walking this leg, walking this new journey, okay? Pacing yourself through it. Some of you guys, you still are dealing with that shopping addiction, okay? So it's like asking yourself, releasing it, and saying, do you really need this? And just answer yourself yes or no, and then release it, Go do something else, and then if it still comes back to you, go buy it. Okay, but if you go do something else and it's not there anymore, then you've overcome that. You've released it. Okay, so this is also, you guys, practicing clear discernment based on knowing when you're trying to numb out because you don't want to deal or feel what's going on in the moment, and knowing when you're actually in the energy of celebration and feeling an intuitive hit. Okay? Yes, okay, because you're powerful. This is you recognizing that you're powerful. And this is you also, thank you, this is you writing your story. All right, this is you writing your story by alchemizing anything out that blocks you from seeing that the path is clear. Irostimala. Some of you guys are going to be bringing sexy back, okay? Yes, that energy of loving who you are, loving your body, loving your expression, and not being afraid to express yourself in any way, shape, or form. Some of you guys might be going and dyeing your hair, all right? Others of you guys are going to be like, you know what? Not only am I special, but this is a gift of mine and I'm going to share it, whatever that is. So this process is also going to be boosting your self-esteem so that you can go ahead and share your gifts that no one else is out there doing. You know what I mean? Or maybe they're not doing it the way that your heart is being called to do it. So it's like you allowing yourself to be your own cheerleader, validate yourself. And in that energy, you're not courting to judgment or comparison, and you're able to fly, okay? And this is energy of flying without wings, because spirit is coming through and there's no physical energy. It's no physical energy. It's just this beautiful pink cosmic yummy energy that's just like flowing, all right? It's just flowing. It's so powerful and so beautiful, and it's this feeling of being completely uncaged. Completely uncaged. Okay? Yes. Oh, yes. And if you don't have your Bringing Sexy Back playlist, make your playlist, all right? So that you can boost that self-esteem. Make your playlist, you know, that playlist of like, you know, I want to be like, you're that, whatever, right? Like, make that playlist and listen to it. Irosimina. All right. Your world, your way, your moment, okay? My world, my way, my moment. My world, my way, my moment. You have the power to break any chain. Okay, any chain, physical, mental, or emotional. You have the power to do that. Spiritual, all right? Call in Irosamala. It's time for you to stop looking through the window and for you to be on the road. Okay, for some of you guys. Yes, yes, and yes. And there's also time for you to release the anger. Okay? There is this energy of you being mad at yourself for not taking an opportunity, and then you seeing someone else have the opportunity and now they're flourishing. Okay? That also energy, again, not only is it comparison and judgment, it's also jealousy and envy. So release it. Release it, release it, release it, because whatever I have for you cannot be taken. Cannot be taken. All right, it's coming from Father, Mother, him herself. Cannot be taken. All that is to bring to you, to recognize to you that you're still holding on to resentment in some way, shape, or form. You're still holding on to, guilt or envy or jealousy. It's only so that you can see that that was within you, so that you can transmute it and let it go. Because what I have for you, nobody can take from you. All right? Yes. And I'm seeing mirrored numbers 3113. Okay? Beautiful. Yes. Okay. Some of you guys need to be doing your chanting. Okay? And then 100% natural. So, as best as you can. As best as you can. Increase the amount of food that you consume to be 100% natural, for it to be live food, okay, so that your intuition will increase. The more live food, like raw vegetables and fruits that you eat, your intuition will increase. Your pineal gland will decalcify, okay. Yes, yes, and yes. Your energy will raise. You will start healing with food, okay? This also goes for vitamins and that kind of thing, because some of you guys are definitely deficient, all right? Yes, okay. So I almost feel like some of you guys might know what you're deficient in, but you can also you can tap into your intuition, but you can also Google, like, different symptoms, or just go to your doctor, go to your pharmacist, and go to your nurse, holistic practitioner, and ask them, I'm experiencing this. What are the either natural supplements that I could take that might help me with this? You know what I mean? So this is you also really paying attention to your body. Do you have brain fog? Are you in pain? Are you depressed? Is anxiety going nutty nuts, right? That kind of energy. So it's like, what natural supplements can you take to nix that? Okay? All right, so remember that you are your healer. Perfect health. Okay, so if you say I am perfect health, the things in your environment will start to come to you to help you be perfect health. And so that will also, those are intuitive hits. And so you'll know what to get or what to eat, okay, with that. Some of you guys, if you feel that you're just in a heavy period of really needing to release, then and no offense to anyone out there, but this is just what is coming in. You may need to eat more grounding foods. You may need to eat more meat, more dairy, okay? And the reason for this is it's going to help you, it's going to help you just boom, to anchor down instead to anchor up. Okay, because now there's this process of you needing to release your body and to release all to Mother Earth. So it's like, what is going to make you heavy so that you can release? Okay, so but follow, standards when you're going, if you guys are going to be eating meat and that kind of a thing, follow the same standards, grass fed, this kind of thing, making sure that whatever you're eating, you're grateful for, and you are sending blessings to the animal. Okay, like do it all in ritual, all in gratitude and appreciation. Okay, build that energy up. And also making sure that before you eat anything or drink anything, that you ask the angels to come in to remove the negative energy from it. Okay? So what just came through is, hold on. My path is my own. Okay? So it's just depending on where you are right now and what it is that you need to do. Okay, so that's another reason why tapping in to your heart space and growing that heart energy is going to help you know what you need at this time to be your best self. Okay, and your best self is happy. It's happy. It's happy. It's not having, a million clients and subscribers and followers. It's not having, $20 billion in the bank account. It's not any of that. It is being happy, certifiably, undeniably, unwavering, happy, fulfilled, satisfied, content, in the energy, gracious, appreciative, feeling so damn lucky that you are here at this time that you're just honored, okay? Just honored to be here participating in this soul growth and expansion and the ascension of the earth. So honored to share yourself with others. Generosity is coming in. Channel her power. Okay, so channel the power of Mother Earth. Okay. I think we talked about this like early on. Some of you guys may not remember. Coming in again to the hands. And then calling that energy into you, the energy of the tree, the energy of water, the energy of the ground, calling Mother Earth into you, okay? And then allowing her, you let go, to just take it. So now we dropped, we anchored, we're releasing. Water fast is coming back up again as well for those of you who are kind of past the period of consuming animal products, right? And you're just fully plant-based. Water fasting. And for some of you who are transitioning to plant-based, water fasting, intermittent fasting, you guys can do your research on that, okay? Irosimala. I feel like dancing. I wanna dance with somebody. I wanna feel the heat with somebody. Yeah, I wanna dance with somebody. With somebody who loves me. Ooh, don't you wanna dance? Say you wanna dance with somebody. All right, Irosima, truth seeker, and palm trees. Palm trees got those kings. All right. Ooh, I love that. Palm trees got those keys. Truth seeker. Yes, indeed. So what's coming out is the King of Pentacles and the King of Swords coming in with that true discernment. And then you also knowing where to put your energy at to grow your prosperity. Ching, ching. Got it in the bank. Okay. So there's the energy of you practicing for some of you guys who are calling in abundance at this time, like heavy money manifestation, practicing bringing money into your heart space, and then from your heart space putting it into your bank account. Okay, that's a practice, but it requires trust, and it requires you to believe in yourself as a energy worker. Okay. Also, something about March 12th is going to be important. Okay. Mastery, bringing in abundance. Oh my goodness. And there's 4/8. So maybe you guys are going to receive a gift of abundance on March 12th. Unexpected. And remember, it doesn't matter if it's a penny or if it's $1,000 or if it's 10. Be grateful and appreciative for whatever it is that came in, because whatever it is that came in, it is showing you that more is its way because you're open to receiving. Okay. For some of you guys, it's time to change your circle. Okay. I don't need to say more. You know what that is. You know, people stuck in their ego. And if you're having trouble making the decision, call in your angels. Okay, they will orchestrate it to where you just slowly grow apart. It's just, and then all of a sudden, they're gone. Okay, they're gone. They're gone. You know, and it's like you ain't got no hate in the game, right? There's no remorse. There's no guilt. There's only love, right? Yes, for everybody who was on your path at one time, you know, that you were close to. That's healing that abandonment wound. You know, when you feel like you got to hold on to everybody, it's because you're afraid of losing them. You're afraid of being alone, okay? But when you lovingly let them go, you know that you're never alone and you're never losing them. You know what I mean? Like energetically, you're still there. They're still there. They're always going to be still there. You know, and it's this energy of being grateful for those beautiful times, those moments that they just meant so much in your life, but allowing them to let go. Okay, so that way you're not being held back by like fear. You know, some people, when you've had issues with like having best friends and that kind of a thing, and then you finally go on this journey and you like release people, and now you're ready for a new best friend or you're ready for a new relationship. Some people get stuck and they hold themselves back from new people because you're afraid if that person that you left behind sees you in a new relationship, happy and free, that they're going to be upset, or that there's going to be some kind of backlash or backtalk or something like this, or some kind of like guilt that you're holding on to that is an illusion. Okay, so Spirit says release that. Anybody that is really there for you are going to be happy for you. They're going to want to see you happy. You know, they're going to want to see you thriving. And that's how you know if somebody's there for you or not. Like if you say something to somebody and the energy you feel off of them isn't joy and it's jealousy, cut it off. Cut it. Okay, Michael says, cut it. Okay. This is also from 312. This is funny because I have all of this out here, and the fact of me like bringing out all this stuff from 312, the probability of it is crazy. Okay, so oh shit, thanks for catching me. All right, so there might be something that is going to maybe come in, or something you've been asking to be helped with, and you're going to get that proof, okay, in some way, shape, or form. And embrace all change. Embrace all change. I embrace all change. I embrace all change. And I let shit go. Okay? Let it go. Let it go. Let it go. Also, there's this energy of born this way. Your gifts are your gifts. You are the real thing, okay? Your gifts are your gifts. You are the real thing. Many of you guys had these gifts since you were a child, whatever these gifts are. They could be spiritual gifts or not. All right, it's time for you to fully embrace that and stop playing small just because the next person around you doesn't have the same gift. It's okay. You know, it's okay for you to shine. It's okay for you to grow. It's okay for you to expand. It's okay for you to dream big. Irosamala. All right, you're about to end the reading. We're going to end with cards. All right, Spirit. Yeah, I just saw. No. What are your last messages that you want to bring? Outcomes. What to look forward to. I just heard blessings coming over releasing temptations. Okay, so that's definitely what you have to look forward to. Some of you guys, that's a childhood thing too of if you feel like you're doing something bad, then you close your energy off from receiving blessings because you are punishing your own self, right? So that's a childhood, that's a little wounding, a little thing to work out, to say, you know what, it doesn't matter what I do, I'm always deserving of blessings. Okay, I'm always deserving of blessings. I deserve abundance. I deserve happiness. I deserve to have my heart open, you know, at all times. I deserve to be in this state of receiving and releasing. All right, that's that balance. That's that sweet spot. What else? Irosamala. 9 of Swords. Melatonin and valerian root were coming up this morning for sleeping. We've said some other things for those of you having trouble sleeping at night. And this is what I really feel, okay? If you're having trouble winding down at nighttime, one, it might be because Spirit wants you to create, wants you to write, wants you to paint, okay? If you have like a ton of energy, go to your creativity. All right, instead of like having your energy sucked out through like a movie or something like this, or watching like, you know, binge watching tarot readings, you know, that kind of a thing, or even binge, because I do this too, y'all. All right, binging on meditations, okay? Like, yeah, like I was like, oh, it'll be so fun to just like do meditations for 3 days, like just do nothing but meditations and activations. Just no. You need time for integration. So that's what's coming out, is that integration work of like writing, painting, drawing, doing something with your hands, beading, quilting, knitting, creating music, something with your hands to occupy your mind. Okay, using your hands is going to occupy your mind. Okay, even yeah, this is funny. We're doing like 4th grade math and things like this, like to just occupy us. It was like so pretty and everything. So these things will help you if you are having super energy at night. Now, if you're not having super energy at night, but you're getting bombarded with negative things, okay, with like fear-based thoughts, and you're kind of getting haunted by that kind of a thing. That's your time for meditation. Okay, so bring in those beautiful instruments of the flute, the singing bowls, and then go bliss out in your favorite place. All right, and really imagine yourself there. If your favorite place is the sand, start to feel each grain of sand on your feet become the sand. Okay, like literally become the sand. All right, that's a whole meditation in itself. You can do the same thing with with the grass. My throat chakra is starting to close a little bit. So some of you guys need to chant, all right, or hum. Just hum your favorite songs, or hum a line. You know, you even can just say over and over one verse of your favorite Psalms or whatever, or your favorite song, whatever it is, and just say it over and over again aloud, all right, to clear that throat chakra, and to clear that third eye. So that kind of stuff, that meditation is going to help clear the third eye and help build your protection, so that against psychic attacks and that kind of thing. The more light you hold, the more protection you'll have against psychic attacks. All right. Yes, yes, and yes. So this is, I got to say this because it's coming out. Yeah, thank you. self-love. The more you love yourself, the more anybody trying to throw evil eye or anything like that at you, it's going to bounce off and it's going to go directly to who? Back to sender, okay? Because you were in this bubble of love, this aura of love, okay? Yes, yes, and yes. So because I don't get me wrong, there's stuff out there, that might be trying to hold you up and stuff like that. But again, like I said, the only way that can actually impact you is if you're not doing your self-love work. Okay, if you're not building your light body up with the right nutrition, if you're not exercising, if you're not releasing the negativity, if you're not grounding, all of that stuff, if you are not being devoted to self, then all of that has the power to affect you because your shield is down. Okay, yeah, thank you. On the bottom was the Ace of Swords. So I feel like it's confirmation of this new beginning and confidence, a higher level of confidence, okay, for those of you who have been on this journey. Yeah. I believe in magic, right? Okay. Irosamada. Yeah, look at that. I believe in magic. I believe in magic. So you believing in yourself and your power to transmute and turn anything into gold. I see fire as gold, okay? You being able to transmute anything into gold, you being able to attract whatever you want, all right? And this all comes through you taking a leap into something, you learning something new. Okay, so it could be the law of one and you mastering a universal law and you working that law for 3 to 6 months, becoming that law. So like I said before, when we're doing sacred geometry and alchemy and things like that, I like to become the symbol. So we won't come on and share anything until we have really mastered that symbol, because it's like it's the energy of just becoming it. So it's like if you want abundance, become abundance. So we have to, again, coming back to the beginning of the reading, you have to take who you are, turn it inside out to reveal your true self, to reveal that abundant self, that abundant mindset. What would that abundant person be doing, thinking, and saying right now? It's like you really becoming that. So if we are working with the all wind symbol, right? Inspiration and mastering the Trinity energy, which is here in this Three of Cups, and really mastering staying in the middle, being balanced, okay? Being in the energy of doing and being. And it's like, what do I need to do that, to become that? What old self do I need to take off of me? Do I need to release? What weeds do I need to pull to embody that energy? And you step into that every step of the way. I am abundant. I am abundant. I am abundant. And then you do those actions, you take those leaps, you read those books, whatever that communication is, and you follow it, you act upon it, and then you do it again. That's mastery. That's mastery. Repetition and consistency. Okay? Irosimita. And the last card is the Ten of Pentacles. Okay, you coming into this beautiful abundance for self within relationships, harmony within relationships, with your past, with yourself, with your inner child, your masculine and your feminine. Which I also see this as 3, and there's also 3 little kids in the background. So the energy of Ascendant Master 3-3. The Tree of Life in the middle. Again, that's that concept of Awen, again, okay? Of coming and you being able to stay in the middle of that. And a lot of it being still tied in with you going to joy. Your inner child is dressed in this yellow. So again, it's like you going into joy. Yeah, High Priestess on the back of that. And you making that your intention, I intend to be joy. How can I be more joy in this moment? Remember, the sun, this is where you're going. This is a big heart opening. And you're going. You're running. Pacing it. and there's these nice big waves, and then there's some short waves, but you're maintaining that cadence towards that beautiful abundance, towards this beautiful 10 of Pentacles energy. Okay, these are the lessons that you've learned, and they're integrating into you. You can hold this out even on the water, and you can draw the water to you and it come inside of you. All of those lessons, all right, turning into wisdom, turning into wisdom, and you just allowing yourself to become one with all of it, all of it. Even the lessons of your past lives, all of it. So that's why we did that past life reading. If you didn't watch it, go watch it, because there's also lessons in there, like coming back so that you can fully wield your sword, not only your sword of truth, but also wield your sorry about that. So that is the reading. I'm gonna go ahead and post it, and it'll probably be up. I didn't see your comments, but I hope that some of them will stay so that I can read them afterwards. But definitely let me know how this hit for you guys, and if you want to, and any readings or any spiritual work, any kind of thing like that that has to do with self-mastery, come on in, right? All the information is in the description box. Yes, yes, and yes. I honor you guys. Thank you so much for your energy, for your time, for your heart, for your light. Yes, yes, yes. Oh, the pillars of light will stay with you as long as you need it. Okay? The pillars are coming straight from Alcyon. So Pleiades working with you guys, okay? And at any time, you can dismiss the pillar of light, or the angels will just clear it for you, okay? They will close the portal. With ease and grace. Ishna. I don't know, I just felt like singing. So funny. All right, y'all. Thank you so much. Okay. And I don't know what next. Oh, yeah. We'll be doing a seeker's reading, and we'll post that on the members and things like that. So if you want to join members, you can click the link in the description box. As well as if you guys are interested in getting my guided journal, that link is also in the description box. And if you need to reach out to me for any kind of customized anything, or if you just want a prayer, you can always put in the comments, but you can email me at thevisionary317 @gmail.com. Okay, thanks guys. Bye.